What is up, Imp Knights? I want to really have a discussion with you guys about this because I'm going to try to explain to you guys why you should care that Milestone is back. But before we get into this video, I want you guys to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and post a comment below, and we can have a discussion about this. Because one of the things that I want people to understand on why Milestone matters so much, especially in today's climate, is the diversity aspect. We have fans out here who want diversity, and then you got fans who don't want diversity. Milestone is a comic book company that has original characters. You know, some fans talk about they want original characters. Milestone has that. Some fans said that they wanted black characters. Milestone has that. Some fans said they want gay characters. Milestone has that. Milestone was doing diversity before diversity actually became incredibly popular. Because back then in 1993, there was no social media. So there was no Twitter, no Instagram, no Facebook, none of that. So if you wanted to congratulate them on what they wanted to do, on what they were doing, or to discuss anything with the creators of Milestone, then the chances was you had to write a letter that 99% of the time the writers or the writers and the artists will probably never read. And that's why I'm saying that the representation in Milestone is what people that I've seen people discuss. But not only that, with Milestone, which they are doing, they've added new characters as well as the old characters. So when it comes back, there can't be any people saying, oh, well, I don't like Milestone because there's no original characters, or I don't like Milestone because there's no minority characters. That's what Milestone was created for. A representation of what America is reflecting. One of the main reasons this fails was because of the comic book crash back in 95, 96, where the comic book companies was about to crash. And because that they were about to crash, Milestone couldn't survive. Another reasoning besides that one that they failed was because at the time it was the 90s, so they didn't know how to market, African American heroes, because the first three titles of Milestone were African American. But the truth of the matter is, it was a whole bunch of different topics that they discussed in Milestone. You guys all remember the character Richie from Static Shock cartoon. Well, in a cartoon, I guess he was supposed to be straight, but in a comic book he was gay. But see, fans who never read Milestone didn't notice that, because the one thing that fans hate the most is palette swapping and swapping of sexuality, all that type of stuff. But no one had a problem with that because most people was unaware of Milestone. And so this is why it should matter. If you are someone who also want to read original characters, original content, Milestone is for you. Hopefully, with what's going on now as far as the day and age where things are better, the artwork is better, that Milestone will tell better stories. The stories they told back then were never bad. It's just that how I personally feel about African American heroes is that there's too much focus on the message and not the story. If you want to send your message, that's fine, but focus on developing the story, developing the character, and let it organically come fit into the story, not it be the story. So I'm hoping they don't do something like that where it becomes the story. I'm hoping that um, with its return, that they will focus mostly on the story of what's going on, focus on the villains, because they had some decent villains. They just didn't really develop them. They were only seen one time. Rubber Band Man was only seen 2 times in the Static Shock comic book. Swarm was only seen, I think, 2 times. So hopefully Milestone, like I said, hopefully they get that part of it together. But yeah, I just wanted to just give y'all some little explanation on why, Milestone should matter, especially people who want to see different things in comic books and want to see representation with women and all the stuff that's going on in the climate now. It should matter, especially Milestone. And hopefully they come out with Milestone video games, Milestone toy lines. Those stuff matters. Toys, video games, TV shows. Those matter a little bit more than cartoons. I'm sorry, not cartoons, but comic books. Contrary to popular belief, because if people visually see the characters come to life, then because the characters are coming to life, they're more likely to watch it. Read the comics, not watch. I'm sorry. More likely to read the comics. That's why Static is the most popular Milestone character. Visually, people saw him, but they never saw Icon and all that. They didn't see Icon until Young Justice, Icon and Rocket. So far, the only people that was represented in, TV shows and cartoons is Static, Icon, and Rocket. So hopefully they at least get that portion of Milestone together. But let me know what you guys think about Milestone's return. I'm personally excited for it, and we can have a discussion. If you're not, or you need more information on it, that's fine, and you're willing to give it a chance, that's fine. But I just want to recommend that to all y'all. All right, y'all. Peace.